Okay. Welcome back to another episode of If You Build It with my man, NativeSun.
Good.
What is good? What is good, my boy? How's life been?
Yo, it's moving constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good. I can't complain. You know, making space, making room. You know what I'm saying? Just navigating, making it do what it do.
Okay, tell me a bit about yourself and the work that you've done in DC.
Well, you know, I'm a creative. I guess I can call myself a creative. I call myself a creative, but I'm artist, DJ, producer.
Yeah.
From the area. Been DJing in the area for about since I moved back in like 2015, 2014 kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just been doing the work since, man. You know, like DJing all over, whether it be like doing house parties from venues to like, you know, U-Haul, Velvet to, you know, festivals like Electro to back to house parties to, you know what I'm saying? Like I've navigated through the city so much, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of other DJs, you know, just like, you know, it's beautiful to see like the city in so many different elements, from like house parties to bars to like official venues to like doing like festivals in the city, you know what I'm saying, to like doing private events and like corporate events in the city, you know what I'm saying? So
when you say move back, where were you before, prior?
I was in North Carolina for a few years, and then I was in LA for a little bit, in Northern California for a little bit, jumped back and forth, and then finally came back.
What kind of work were you doing out there?
Some of it I can say, some of it I can't. So like in North Carolina, man, I had left DC to go to school. I went to school down in North Carolina, went to Shaw University, and you know, that was a great experience for me because I had never lived outside the area. So moving south,
that was first time out of DC.
Yeah, that was a
what year that was?
That was like 2006. I think. 2006, yeah, 2006. And yeah, I just got up out of here, you know. I just felt like it was time for me to spread my wings a little bit and just get out of the area, you know. Like I was just doing a lot of the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I wasn't like moving forward, honestly, you know. So I needed a push. I needed to push myself, honestly.
And at that time, you were part of the GoGo culture of DC back in the day.
Oh yeah, I was heavy on the GoGo scene. Growing up, used to go see a lot of bands, a lot of different bands. A lot of my friends were in bands. I played in a band for a second. Yeah, yo, that's all my life really consisted of, was like Go-Go's and work.
Okay.
Go and work, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, I love this shit, but I was like, I kind of want more out of life, you know? I kind of want to see something different. I want to go somewhere different. You know, I had an older brother, he was in college, and like, yo, he would always bring me up to like his school for like parties and shit, and like just walk me around the campus and shit, and I'd just be like, damn, you know what? Like going up, because he went to Bowie State, and so like going up there, I would just see like, you know, black folks, like brothers, sisters, like, you know, just doing the motherfucking college shit. And I was just like, I was like, yo, this shit is kind of cool. They're like getting an education, but they're also like not living at home, and like they're kind of like doing shit on their own. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're like very independent, but like at the same time you're taking care of business. I was like, yo, this shit's kind of cool. It kind of made me really step my game up and be like, okay, you know what? Like I kind of want I want to have this experience. I want to have this college experience, especially at like an HBCU. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, I started changing my lifestyle around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to Go-Go's as much. I was working more. I started working at a job to like go to community college and shit. And so like I did that community college thing, and then I transferred to the school down in North Carolina. So that's what brought me to North Carolina. And after North Carolina, I graduated, and then I hopped in my boy's whip because you know, like I was just always into music. Music was the thing that just always relevant to me. And
how significant was the shaping of your ear when it came to Go-Go and the bands that you listened to?
Yo, I was all about rhythms. I was all about like vocals, chords, creativity. You know what I'm saying? Northeast Groovers and Backyard Band was just like always neck and neck for me, y'all. I just feel like Back and Groovers, man, they just spoke to me, man. Especially Groovers, because Groovers, man, they come out swinging with like some random ass fucking shit, and yo, it would just be so creative, man. Like they would just always have the creativity for me, and then Back would just come out cranking, man. They would just put you in the socket off the jump. You know what I'm saying? You just be locked in like. You be that trying like, and then they switch it up on you, get real soulful, soulful and heavy. When she starts singing and shit, you be like, damn. Next thing you know, they be like, this is Heartbreak Hotel. You just be in that joint like, I just remember being in there with my cousins and my good friends. A lot of my close friends would be in that joint just partying. Next thing you know, you just hear Wincy voice, and then next thing you know, you just dancing. We'd be in that joint beating our feet and shit. Fucking getting it in, man. You know what I'm saying? It was, GoGo like definitely like set the tone for like a lot of like creativity for me. You know what I'm saying? Especially percussion wise, like even in like the way that I make music now. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear different rhythms with the drums and percussion. Yeah, and I think that stems from like just how intrigued I was from it from the GoGo shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, so on your way back to DC, you know, let's reference Patty Boom. What was it? Patty Boom Booms?
Oh, Patty Boom Booms? Yeah. The reggae club?
Yeah. You loved it.
Patty Boom Booms was dope.
Yeah.
Patty Boom Booms was a shit. Like that spot. I used to, when I came back to DC, I was actually bartending a little bit too. So like I used to bartend at the spot across the street from it, and I always used to try to like get off early and sneak over to Patty Boom Booms and just, like, go party. Patty Boom Booms was the spot, man. If you was into like dance hall, reggae dance hall, soca, like if you wasn't hitting Patty Boom Booms on U Street, like on the weekends, like Fridays and Saturdays, I don't know what to tell you. You was missing out on some good cultural experiences with that joint.
And the food references was always there.
Oh yeah, they had the patties downstairs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can get you a patty, then go upstairs and party. What?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. You can't beat that. Or party, then go get a patty. What? You can't beat it, yo.
Yeah. Nah. So let's talk about the house culture party in DC at that time when you came back, because that's when the house culture party became more relevant.
Like house music in general, or just like
no, just house parties in general.
Oh, house parties. House parties.
Because we'll touch on the house later.
I feel like house parties were popping probably before I even got back. But you know, like I just noticed like how them shits was really fucking making noise. Yeah. Like YAYA. Very significant to the community, especially with the house parties. She came to me with an idea like, yo, like, I want to start this party, this house party series where it's like dancing, but like poetry, performances, and you know, that was the Sanaa project. Yo, and when I tell you, like, when she kicked it off, it was a straight up house party, but them house parties was like, not your typical house party, because you had motherfuckers in there cooking. Like you had, because you know, I remember going to house parties like when I was fucking like early 2000s. Like yo, like I remember house parties. You would just be in somebody's basement, it'd be dark as shit, and nigga, you had the cassette tape or the CD playing, and it'd be like a full GoGo tape, and you just partying in the dark with like a bunch of random ass people in a fucking house. Yeah, but this joint was like, I remember me and Underdog, we'd probably be in the basement. Like, it would be at somebody's house. Every location was a different house. And she wanted to do that specifically for that reason. Like, give you a different experience in each house. And the people that opened up their house, they were with the shit. So, like, I remember one time we were over in Northeast, over there by me, like, off of South Dakota. And, yo, they had, me and Underdog were in the basement. They had the live performances upstairs. They had somebody in the kitchen cooking. Yeah. But then in the back, they had a bonfire going. They were doing like some freestyle, like poetry type shit. But when I tell you the house was fucking packed, packed. I mean, shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. I remember one time we did it at the house I was living at. I was living at a house called the Musai House at the time, and it was like a creative house. It's a house basically like nothing but creatives. Like I was living in the basement. My boy Oz was living upstairs. Gage was living in the back. Like it was all creatives living there. So it was just like it was a music house. It was a nonprofit house. They ran a nonprofit out of it, and so we cleaned out the fucking house. We cleared it out.
Yeah.
Dog, I even cleared out the fucking garage. We cleared out the garage and turned the garage. We ran a speaker from the house to the garage. Turned the garage into a dance floor. Turned my basement, dog. I took my whole basement, cleared it out, put all my shit in my room, cleared that out, ran the speaker down there, and then like turned that into a dance floor. And then, dog, we still had that shit packed. I was DJing upstairs, and like we had the upstairs packed, downstairs packed. It got so crazy in DC. Every time we did a Sanaa party, it got packed out. And then she started doing it in New York. She started doing it in Philly. Yeah. She would do a house party in Philly, a house party in New York, a house party in Atlanta. And then it got to the point, it got so big to where she actually did a festival. And like some of the people that were on the festival, at the time, they were still growing, but like now they've blown up. A lot of people that she's had come through and perform at Sanaa parties in New York, in DC, are like killing it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's some artists that are like really like doing some dope shit. You know, so the house parties for me, I felt like really helped put me on the map too. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like that's like the grassroots work. You know what I'm saying, in the community, yo. That's like when you really doing the shit for the love, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not, you're not really trying to get a bag off the shit. It's just like, yo, you enjoy this shit. You love this shit. You love the culture behind it. And you just want to rock the fucking crowd, you know what I'm saying? That's when you win over your fans and shit. That's when you win over people's hearts, you know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, you got a packed house. What you gonna do with that?
And you build a following and a demographic, and you got to understand those numbers before companies came at you about branding this and branding that.
Yeah, right. You know, I remember doing parties with like me and Underdog did a house party with Selecta and Main Squeeze one time. That shit went off. That shit was great. It was over in Edgewood.
Word to Main Squeeze.
It was over in Edgewood. I remember that shit. The first party I ever DJ'd in fucking DC was a house party.
Yeah.
So you know, it was just like. Yeah, the house party shit. I feel like it's like the fucking rites of passage. You know what I'm saying? I honestly really do. It's like, yo, you gotta do like a good year run sometimes of like straight house party, like just like antics, yo, where you just getting it in. And honestly, I love the shit so much. I was so excited about like spinning in the city, yo. Like, nigga, you told me house party, nigga, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to play these remixes I got. I'm ready to play all this new shit I got. You know what I'm saying? Make people dance, have a good time. Yeah. You know? And so, the house party scene was just like, at that time was very important. Still is, yo.
Would you say the house party scene is what we're trying to build with the underground scene? Especially with like how business is going when it comes to DJs and the parties that are being put together, and how a lot of these owners just aren't giving you guys the pay or respect that's due towards what you've built.
Honestly, I feel like it's a great idea to like bring that culture back because,
in terms of the concept.
Because it teaches us how to be in complete control of our shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like it really teaches you a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it also shows you your worth. You know what I'm saying? Like your worth in the community, the worth of the community. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, I feel like, you know, especially now after the pandemic, I feel like a lot of these spaces aren't. They're just providing a space, but they're not really supporting a lot of these artists financially. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of these artists aren't making what they should be making. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like it needs to go back to that, which I think it is because, like, it sounds crazy. Like, during the pandemic, we lost all these spaces. We lost all these venues.
Can you reference some venues that we lost from the pandemic?
Shit. Marvin, U Street Music Hall, Velvet, 10 Tigers. We lost 10 Tigers a little bit before, but we lost 10 Tigers. We lost 18th Street Lounge. We're still kind of like bringing back, but it's not going to be the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, those were some spaces. Those were like some really. Back bar is not gonna be back. You know what I'm saying? Like those are some spaces that
Back bar is gone.
That we used. You know what I'm saying? Like on a regular. You know what I'm saying? These are spaces that held us down.
Yeah.
And provided like somewhat of some type of culture in DC. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know,
it's different.
Very different. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, how many hookah spots can you have on YouTube? Goddamn shit. I'm gonna say it, yo. I'm tired of seeing this goddamn hookah shit, yo.
Yeah.
How many hookah spots can you have, yo?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
no, that's real.
I mean, I know motherfuckers trying to get their money, but I'm just like, at the end of the day, man, like, what about the fucking culture?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what about, think about what DC was built on, like, jazz, like fucking Thelonious Monk, fucking Duke Ellington, all these motherfuckers was like walking up and down U Street, like providing culture with jazz and shit. Like they were bringing culture here. Like what type of fucking culture is fucking 20 hookah spots on fucking U Street gonna do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of this shit. You know what I mean? I'm tired of like us fighting for spaces. And it's a money thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, granted, we all got to get our bread and whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what about the fucking culture?
Speaking of culture, as one of the founders of Black Rave Culture, the group that you're a part of, tell me about the importance of traveling.
I mean, in a sense, not even from a musical standpoint, I just feel like traveling just like, yo, it teaches you a lot about yourself. Yeah. You know, it just... I know for me, you know what I'm saying, coming from this area, I thought the world revolved around D.C., Maryland, like, you know what I'm saying? I thought everybody talked like us, like, understood us, or like, you know what I'm saying? I thought everybody would love GoGo, you know what I'm saying? It's not that, you know what I'm saying? It's different, you know what I'm saying? You're dealing with different types of people. They talk different, they dress different, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way that they, you know, carry themselves is different, you know? Their culture is a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of differences, but there's still a lot of similarities too. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think about like how traveling just taught me a lot about like myself. You know, like how to navigate through different places and spaces and people. Yeah. And my awareness. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just being more mentally aware of things and, you know, how people see people from this area too. Like, we're very fucking different. Yeah. Very fucking different. I remember Bama's used to be like, they used to be like, at my school in North Carolina, they used to be like, yo, why y'all DC, Maryland dudes, PG dudes, why y'all dress, y'all jeans so tight and y'all wear these New Balances and shit. But then that was like right before everybody started wearing fitted jeans and shit. Then all of a sudden, like I remember, so I saw like Lil Wayne wearing like fitted jeans, and everybody started wearing fitted jeans. But like I remember niggas used to clown us at my school because like our jeans were a little bit tighter. They weren't as baggy as everybody else's. Now everybody was wearing them joints. So I'm like, okay, you know. They clown us until they weren't. I know we're a little different. We talk different. You know what I'm saying? GoGo. I remember cats hating on GoGo. I never forget one of my boys, one of my best friends, he was in the military at the time. He was stationed like an hour from where I was, and I remember one of his boys came home with us one time, and he was just like, man, this GoGo shit. We was listening to GoGo on the way home. He's like, man, why y'all listen to this shit, man? This shit's so fucking stupid, man. He was like, what y'all banging on trash cans and shit? He's from like the South. He was from like Mississippi or some shit. So like we went. So like we was like, you know what? We're gonna take you to go see a GoGo. He was like, man, I really don't want to go, but since I'm here, I'll go. We took this man to go see Backyard. Never forget. We took him to go see Backyard at the Mad Chef Cafe. That's when Back was playing at the Mad Chef on Wednesdays. Yeah. So right, we took this man to go see Back. Right. As soon as we get in the joint. Like, you know, it's packed in there and shit. Back is cranking off the brake. You know what I'm saying? When that joint, like, and I look over and I don't see this man. I'm like, me and my boy, we're like, damn, where he go, yo? Where this man go? I was like, oh shit. So we start sweating. Because you know, in the GoGo dog, it's kind of like you stick with your crew. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just don't be hopping around from side to side because you don't know which crew is beefing with which crew. You don't know which hood is which hood. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you be in the middle of some nigga hood and them niggas be like, nigga, who the fuck is you? Just beat your ass. Yeah. So, and that comes with the experience. Yo, and you know, GoGos are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But they're also a great place to have fun. Like, I loved them. You
Back in the day, that's what it was.
You just had to know how to navigate them joints. But we looking for this man and we walking around stressing. We like, oh shit, man, I hope this man didn't get his ass jumped. You know what I'm saying? We just hope this man is alright. So finally we give up the search, man, because this is like, we don't know where this man is. So we thinking he might have just went back outside and just like, you know, was like, oh fuck this shit's stupid.
Yeah.
So dog, we push our way to the front, man. I look up, man, this dude is in the front with his shirt off, swinging his shirt like he in that joint dancing too, getting a little slow whine. I'm just like, he in that joint just like, I'm just like, oh, that's what this nigga was. This guy up front getting his freak on with his shirt off, sweating. I mean, drenched. End of the night, yeah, he was like, damn, man, I gotta take this shit back. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I fucking love this go-go shit. I'm like, nigga, I told you, you know? It's just one of those things you have to experience live, though, too. You know, you have to have that experience.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, speaking of experiences, tell us about, what's the name of the band? Black Rave Culture?
Black Rave Culture.
Okay. Why Black Rave Culture?
Yo, so like I was telling you earlier, like, it's funny how people come together, first and foremost. Like, I've always growing up, like, hearing house music and stuff like that, and like hearing it around, or like hearing people play it out, or like, you know, especially in like this area, this community, sometimes like growing up in like predominantly black city, you know what I'm saying, like depending on where you at, you might not hear it as much.
Yeah.
And so I remember I didn't hear it as much, but I remember my dad's records, I would hear it on his record, him playing some records, and we used to go record digging and CD, like we used to go shop for records and CDs and shit. Like he would buy some records, you know what I'm saying, that had like house music and shit, and I would just be like, damn, this shit is kind of fire. And I would hear sometimes people playing that shit, and then I remember my brother would be like, yeah, man, this is damn white music, and you know what I'm saying, this shit is like, they'd be like, yo, what is this shit, you know what I'm saying, and not knowing at that age, you know what I'm saying, where it really came from, you know what I'm saying, it was like, you know, us, like Chicago, Detroit, you know what I'm saying, London with the jungle, drum and bass. Like, yo, like, it just like instills a sense of pride once you learn that shit. So like, you know, learning that and then just like really digging deep into that sound, like just really made me more aware and proud of like, you know what I'm saying, like electronic music as a whole, because you know what I'm saying, like it's really it's music that started in our communities. And so I feel like the more I got into electronic music, the more I started meeting like more people like myself. You know what I'm saying, especially in the area, in the city. And then during the pandemic, I got hit up to be a part of this compilation from my homie Mo Moretti Wyatt up in New York. He runs a label. Okay. He runs a label called House of Altars. And basically like it's ran by him, you know what I'm saying? Like he sources out the talent. Like he's created like so much shit with it, you know what I'm saying? Like he's put on so many different like black artists, black electronic artists, or whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? But like he's giving them a platform, dog. And like I said, to me, it's one of the hottest, thriving like black electronic labels in New York right now. There's a couple other, you know what I'm saying? But like he was been really like working hard to push the mark for that shit. And him, Ace, and like I said, a whole bunch of other people up there. Yo. Like New York has really been pushing hard, to like push this sound. And so we did a compilation, and I was on the compilation, so I submitted a track, and the homie Tim, James Bangora, he lives in the area, he also submitted a track. Amal also submitted a track. So we all noticed like, yo, DC's on this joint rapping tough, you know what I'm saying? It's three of us on this joint, you know what I mean? So we was kind of hyped. Yeah. So that compilation did crazy numbers, man. They got hella support, and like they did another one. And then they did a third one, and on the third one, we were talking like, yo, we in the area, we should collab on a track and submit it to the joint. And so like, we collabed on a track and just put it out, you know what I'm saying? And like, we noticed within collabing with each other, like, yo, we had a really good time. It was really dope. It was really simple. Like we did it like in no time. Yeah. So then we just all started linking up during the pandemic and just like tracking out, making music. But the music that we fuck with, like house music, you know, like all types of different house, techno, drum and bass, jungle. And dog, we just added all of our personal elements into this one cohesive project. And like, yo, we just created this album called Black Rave Culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Amal named the joint. He was like, yo, let's call it Black Rave Culture. But initially, it started off with Amal and Tim. And then I started coming over more. And then they were just like, yo, you should hop on this joint with us. And I was like, all right, cool. And we just created Black Rave Culture. And then we ended up releasing it with Mo Reddy's label. You know what I'm saying? And like...
Are you guys signed to the label?
Nah, we not signed to the label. We just released with them. And the shit just went off, yo. The shit just went off. And like... People was fucking with us, and like we started getting hit up to play at different spots and shit, and you know what I'm saying, and it just happened also naturally, yo. Like that's the thing for me, like that always like just brings joy to my heart, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I'm all about things happen in a natural state, in a natural way, not being forced, and like that shit was so dope, so original, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't forced. And we were just creating music that we loved. And like, I'm like more of the DJ in the group, and hearing these tracks when we were making them, I'm like, bruh, this shit is gonna be fire, cause like this is shit you could play out on the fucking, you know what I'm saying, dance floor and shit. This is shit that you could play out, you know what I'm saying, people gonna dance to.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like how we created like Black Rave Culture, and that's what Black Rave Culture is doing now. You know what I'm saying? We just rocking local spots, rocking. We played in places I never thought I'd play before. Like we played in Tennessee, like Nashville, Tennessee. Like we played in Seattle. We played in North Carolina, like certain parts of Richmond. Like, you know what I'm saying? We've been all over so far. And we played in New York, you know what I'm saying? And, like, we're going to do a big show in New York this month, actually, on the 20th.
Yeah. So what's the significance of your music having this reach between the Tennessees and up?
I guess the significance is, like, especially places like in the South, like, understanding that, you know what I'm saying, black kids or black creators, whatever you want to call us, we can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, you know, when you look up at festivals, you just see just like, you know, a handful of fucking white acts. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we representing for like the brothers. We representing for the people of color. We representing for, you know what I'm saying, just like our people in general, you know what I'm saying? And it's just... It's crazy because, like, yo, we'll get, like, DMs from, like, young black kids that are like, yo, like, I'm so glad y'all doing this because, like, you know, where I'm from, you know, this is, like, you don't get to see this too often, you know what I'm saying? You don't get to hear this kind of music too often coming from people of color, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, like, it's almost like a service and a duty, you know what I'm saying, to, like, to do this, to represent, like, you know what I'm saying, to show cats under us or even next to us that, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, we can do this shit. And we can thrive and we can be productive and we can be successful and, you know, all this shit. And still stay true to what we know, our culture, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's just representation, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what a lot of people are getting from this too, you know what I'm saying? Just like seeing us, you know what I'm saying, just carry that torch.
Yeah, building those rooms correctly. All right, so this right here is your personal camera. If you had one thing you wanted to say to these kids that have been reaching out to you or these groups of people when it comes to building these space, what advice would you give them?
Be you, yo. Be original. Believe in your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you want to do, do that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me personally, I have all these ideas and shit like that sometimes I still, even to this day, question like what, how, or am I good enough to do this? You know what I'm saying? Just do the shit. You know what I mean? Just push forward and do it, regardless of what you're thinking and how you're feeling. like it's an idea that's been birthed in your head. You know what I'm saying? It's like you need to get that out. You need to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know who you'll influence. You know what I'm saying? I always constantly have to remind myself, like, I never know who, like, I'm inspiring, who can relate. So it's just basically just doing the work and consistency. That's my thing, consistency.
Yeah. So speaking of consistency, fun story, K Tronada. You brought him to the city before the blow up.
Well, I was a part of the crew that was I was helping out, but
tell me about that time.
That shit was like man, that shit was like it was like 2000s. All I remember is though, like we had him at fucking Flash, and it was me. I never forget. It was me, Donnie, Lakim. Lakim was a homie that's a part of Selection. I had Lakim coming up to DC a lot because he lived in. I met him when we brought Sango. We brought Sango to DC, and like I met Lakim through Sango, and I found out Lakim lived in Virginia. So
you brought two people to DC, Sango and K.
Me and Underdog brought Sango to DC. Like. I forgot the other homies that brought K Tronada, but I was like a part of that like movement or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And
what was that movement? You gotta give us that description.
Fuck, I forgot the dudes that brought K-Tra officially.
So was the movement the sound that you guys were producing, or?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was kind of like before that whole, because like that's the thing about me. I'm into so much different music. I was into so many different scenes.
You do a lot now.
Yeah, I like having my finger on the pulse of like you know what I'm saying, like what's being played and what's not being played. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to go out and listen to what's being played and what's not being played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just take notes and like that K Tronada joint, man. That K Tronada, that K Tronada show was like. So powerful because like you know that Sango show and that K Tronada show was so powerful for the city because like I feel like one of the reasons why I'm gonna touch on K Tronada, but I'm
take your time. Yeah, it's your story.
One of the reasons why I brought Sango, me and Underdog brought Sango to DC is because we were DJing out a lot and we were doing a lot of these parties and we were throwing these parties and we started playing like. We started playing that music like Sango's music, and it wasn't as popular yet. You know what I'm saying? Like we would go out and we would hear other DJs playing a lot of dope shit, but like there was some stuff that still wasn't being played, and so like we specifically like start pushing these songs and these sounds in our sets like a lot, like at our parties especially too. You know what I'm saying? There was other DJs playing the shit too, but like we focused in on like playing that shit a lot, and I saw. Like how like certain tracks were making people move, you know what I'm saying? They would dance to certain shit, or they would get hype over shit. Like whenever I played that Sango remix that he did, the Omi joint, the Omi back then. Whenever I dropped that joint, yo, like the people went like fucking. They were like, yo, who the fuck is this? Like who is this? So then like I'm just like, yo, like we need to bring this man here. And so like I reached out to him because like we were cool on SoundCloud. This is before the whole wave. This is before the huge Selection wave. Before he even dropped his first album, what was it called, North or something? Like I hit him up and was like, yo, bro, I want to bring you to DC. Yeah. Like you gotta come to DC. I play your shit out here a lot. Like he was just like, yo, he hit me back. He was like, yo, I'm down. He's like, this is my manager's contact. Like let's make it happen. I think I got that man for the low price. You know what I'm saying? Before the wave.
Before the price went up.
Yeah, before the price went up. Before the price went up. And and yo, like. He was down. We made it happen in like July. I never forget. It was like it happened like late July.
You remember what year?
2015, I think it was. Yeah, like 2015, 2014. Like I think 2015 probably.
And we knew each other. That was a year after you and I met.
I think so. Yeah, because that's the year after me and Aisha started doing Underwater at Velvet.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
And we did that party, man, and like. Did it at Tropicalia, packed it out, like, you know, and I just remember picking Sango up from the airport and riding him around through DC. I just wanted him to see DC. He had never been to DC, and he was going to school in Michigan at the time. So like, you know, he's from Seattle, but he was going to school in Michigan at the time, and like, yo, it was just like, I never forget him saying like, damn. There's so many black people. It's beautiful. It's dope to see so many black people out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
and that's significant.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Chocolate City was still Chocolate City back then.
Yeah, man. Sango, man, he's all about his culture and shit. And like, you know, like I think that's why, you know, his sound was so like crazy because like he was intertwining like you know, different cultures in his sound and shit like that. So, you know, yeah, we brought him, and then like that whole shit just like, I think it stirred up the city a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like people were like, yo, okay, what is going on? Who is this? Who is this? Who is saying? Then people, I think a lot of people started just seeing shit and hearing different shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like, so you know, K Tronada show. You know what I'm saying? And I met, like I said, I met all the homies at the Sango joint. I met Lakim, Marvel, this dude named Marvel Alexander. Marvel Alexander produced the Shabba Ranks beat, Shabba Ranks. And this homie, he's from Jersey, but he was living in DC.
Shout out to Jersey.
I met him from Sango. Sango was like, yeah, this the homie. He made this beat. I'm like, what? This nigga's living in DC right now? How do I not know this dude? So like I got to know him, Lakim. So like the next show I did was with them two.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people didn't even know like who this dude was and like what he had done. I'm like, this dude made one of the hottest beats ever. He still goes off to this day.
We still go crazy for it.
Marv Alexander, that's my man's. He's living out in Cali now, but I never forget, he was waiting for that check. He was like, yo, once this check hits, I'm moving to Cali. And then one day this nigga just moved to Cali. I'm like, I guess the check hit. You know what I'm saying? But yo, so I had them do a show, but they all knew K Tronada. They're all cool because they were kind of like all part of this whole producer, like homies, like online. They were like all SoundCloud homies. They'd known each other even before SoundCloud, just all some production shit. So when Katra came, we all linked up with Katra at his Airbnb, and we were just chilling with him, smoking a little bit and talking. And like that was my first time meeting K Tronada and like just getting to know him and shit. He was cool as fuck. And so I think Lakim opened up for him. But yeah, it was at Flash, bro. It was at Flash. This man went from
and this
Flash.
was around when Flash just opened its doors.
It was mind blowing this year because this man went from playing Flash, packing out Flash, to like packing out the anthem. You know what I'm saying? Like it was it's crazy to see the two different dynamics. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to K Tronada, yo. Like he's come a long way. His story is a very powerful story. You know? Yeah.
Now. We're going to go back to business because that's very important for what you're doing, especially like the group collective. What would you call what you guys have created together? Because the music brought you guys together, but when it comes to doing business, there needs to be an identifier
for like
you guys as artists together,
like the Black Rave Culture stuff, or just. I mean, really, we just...
Because on paper, what does that look like? Because everyone has to get paid, right?
Because really, we just call it Black Rave. This is Black Rave Culture. It's like a collective, you know what I'm saying? It's like a community. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not... It's an experience. You know what I mean? Because, like, even now, like, we're talking about when we do shows, like, we want to, like, not just have a DJ set, but we also want to have a Black Rave Culture experience where we're like bringing in homies that are from different cities, are from DC, and like you get this experience of like what Black Rave Culture sounds in this year, in this time, in this day and age, like what it is to us. You know what I'm saying? Like what is our sound? What do we take from what we've learned from history and our cultural history with music and what we've done with it, you know what I'm saying? And we want to present that, you know what I'm saying? So like I feel like Black Rave Culture is just not only just a group, but it's gonna be like an experience, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a sound, it's gonna be like a movement. Okay. That's what we want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And now, off of what you wanted, you have representation. Tell me how important that is. We were chatting about that in the car.
It's very important, you know, because like, you know, who better to represent it than you? Not just not some motherfucker that's from fucking Idaho, Nebraska that says, oh yeah, like I know all of this shit, but like knows nothing about, like, has never been to Chicago or never, you know what I'm saying, like did the homework or did the history, you know what I'm saying, but like and not even about the homework or the history, it's just about like, like who better to fucking cook you a fucking Jamaican meal than a Jamaican person, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like from the root, from the core, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like who better to like show you house music, Chicago house, Detroit techno, like, you know what I'm saying, Jersey house, DC GoGo, like like jungle, London drum and bass, you know what I'm saying, all this shit than us, you know what I'm saying, black people, you know what I'm saying, like we represent this shit because it's in our culture, it's in our blood, you know what I'm saying, like that's proper representation to me, you know what I'm saying, and not knocking anybody, you know what I'm saying, that loves the music, that wants to like help it spread, but like, you know, at the end of the day, we should be representing this shit, not some fucking motherfuckers that are not a part of the culture, that are not a part of the fucking, they're not fucking black, okay? They're not fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're fucking playing a lot of our shit, and you know what I'm saying, and they're getting crazy paid off of shit, you know what I'm saying? You got artists that created these sounds that are from these places that are not touring, they're not getting their proper representation, they're not getting paid from this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers out here like playing their shit, playing their sounds, and touring the world off their sound. And the people that actually created it ain't doing shit.
Yeah, and they're not getting a cut of anything.
Yeah, bro. So like, you know, it's backwards as fuck. You know, and that's why, you know, we gotta represent our shit and take it back, and like not even take it back, we're taking it back, and Okay.
Tell me about the importance of the people who represent you out in LA in terms of the new management.
It's just a homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a homie that sees things how I sees, loves music how I love music. You know what I'm saying? And wants to just like build and grow and work towards, you know, the things that I want to work towards. You know, like just pushing music harder, you know what I'm saying? Just like stepping into different spaces and playing this music in different spaces for different people, and like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm all about infiltration. I'm all about like going into places where people don't know shit about me or shit that I play, and just doing it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I kind of like bouncing in between different scenes and shit, because like, you know, I could play like an open format at some spot, some club in DC, but like, you know, the night before I be playing like some underground shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I want to like share that sound with this other crowd, you know what I mean? Like, like kind of like that was the importance of Velvet, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like Velvet was one of the places where, you know, you would get people walking in on U Street on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
But as soon as you stepped into Velvet, you had to check yourself. It was like, okay, you know what? I might get some shit that I know or hear, but you know what? I'm gonna get some shit that I might not know. I'm gonna get some different shit. You know what I'm saying? The DJ in here, he ain't gonna give you everything that you want.
Yeah.
But you know, he gonna give you some good shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna hear what you need.
You're gonna hear some different shit. You know what I'm saying? You might hear this Travis Scott that you always bumping in the car, but it might be like a club remix.
Yeah.
It might be like a Jersey club remix, or it might be like some Dembo or some shit, or some. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna hear that shit over at Law Society. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? No shade to them, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was just one of those places, man, where, you know, I felt like you can really be free and open with your style. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why a lot of DJs love DJing at Velvet. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. Yeah. Because it let me open up and just be who I wanted to be on the decks. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciated it.
Okay. Before we wrap this up, what's one place you're looking to build to in 2022?
Looking to build to? Like,
yeah,
you mean
towards.
towards?
Because you've built a lot of different collectives in the last decade that I've known you.
I'm looking forward to like just really pushing, like I said, like the stuff with Black Rave Culture, but also like bigger spaces, bigger spaces. And when I mean bigger spaces, I mean like I want to see more of us on festival lineups. I want to see more of us having record labels. I want to see more of us A&Ring. I want to see more of us just like hands on in the fucking industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's black folks in the industry, but like really like hands on, more like writers, publicists, you know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, and I want that to be our community. I want it to grow how it should, you know what I'm saying? Like I want us to like really work together, you know what I'm saying? Like togetherness, collective, community, you know what I'm saying? Like bringing all these communities together. That's what I really want to work towards, because like I still see some division in certain areas and shit, you know, it's always going to be division somewhere, but like I really feel like if we want to like do the shit that we want to do and have true representation, like we have to work together. We have to come together collectively to create this community and for that community to thrive. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to, like, we gotta come together, yo. And it only works like that.
Nah, hands down, I fully agree. So where can the folks find you?
Shit. I be over in the alley over here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, rolling dice. Like, nah, let me stop. Cashing out. Oh shit, I gotta go DJ. Damn, okay. It's like, nah, but
that's funny because that was real at one point.
Nah, yeah, you catch me. I mean, some people say I move like the wind, but I mean, like, I mean, yo, if it's you catch me in DC. Like I be playing around in DC. I'm still playing a lot in DC. I'm in New York a lot. Shout out to my homie Run P. He does a lot of shit up in New York. I'm working closely with him. He's installing a lot of dope shit up there for like, you know, friends and lovers. So I play up there a lot. I'll be playing up at Elsewhere up there with Black Rave Culture. We're getting ready to be moving around. Might be doing some stuff in LA in December. We signed with an agency, so like we're gonna be moving around, probably doing some festival stuff.
So in December of 2021.
Yeah,
because this coming out in 2022.
Yeah. So like, 2022. Yeah, we're gonna be doing. I'm just gonna be moving around a lot. Like I post a lot of my stuff on social media, but look, I'm always out too. I'm always out supporting other DJs and homies in the area. I'll be pulling up to wherever my homies is playing. I'm always all about supporting other DJs and like, you know, like I love music, so I love going out to hear DJ sets and how other DJs spin and like what they play and shit like that. So like I'm always out. I'm never like a hermit. You know what I'm saying? Like respect.
All right, what's your IG name?
It's NativeSun.
Okay.
NativeSun _.
Who are your top 3 DJs?
Like the sun, my bad. Damn, that's hard.
Take your time. You can even give a breakdown on like what your preference is.
In DC?
Or is your scope bigger than DC? You have a top 3 in general.
Damn, that's hard, bro. That's so hard.
All right, who would you give number 1 to?
Damn.
I feel like that was a whole chart you had to go through on that.
Favorite DJ. Damn, man. That's hard, yo. I gotta really sit down and think about that.
What is the top 3 list easier or the top 1?
Top 3 right now. I'll give you like an East Coast.
Okay.
A good friend of mine, Elise. She's up in New York.
So consistent. I love liking all her stuff on the Velvet Lounge page. I fuck with her heavy.
Yeah, Elise, my homegirl Elise. She's a New York DJ. She's from New York. She just like, I remember when she started DJing, and she just yo, she just took off and just like start killing shit, you know.
And her vision
like,
for things is wild.
And she's consistent, yo. Like she's consistent as hell, yo. Like she does the stuff on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Like you can just catch her just vibing out in her room, just playing a lot of dope shit.
Yeah. Is that her DJ name?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Keep going.
And then damn, man, that's man, that's hard, bro.
The conflict is so real.
So many dope ass DJs out here right now. I just played with another one. Leonce is one of my favorites. Leonce is out of Atlanta, killing shit right now. Like, this motherfucker be scratching on CDJs, club music, like house music, like scratching like dance music, like on dropping it on the one. I mean, like, yo, like what?
That's crazy.
But Leon's and D Clark. D Clark is from this area. She's like a mentor, but like also just like an amazing DJ. Like I threw a show with Beautiful Swimmers, Black Rave Culture, and her at Eaton like a month or two ago, like 2 months ago, and we had her on the lineup, and she did a whole fucking vinyl set of like jungle drum and bass, and like blew the crowd away because like I mean a lot of people hadn't heard of her, but people know about her. A lot of people know about her, but I feel like a lot of people that showed up to that joint didn't know what they were going to expect from her. Yeah. So she's always been one of my favorites because I remember just living in the same building with her and just sitting in her crib and just watching her sift through like records and just play records for me and shit and just play shit. Hands down, she's just fucking amazing because you can not only will she just blow you away, but you just learn so much. You know what I'm saying? I always think about what I learned from like when I see DJs and shit like that, like what I take from that, like the selection, and like how they play shit, like the tracks that they play, how they speak to me. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. Hey, well, appreciate you being free. We definitely gonna catch up another time. This has been another episode of If You Build It with my boy.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro.
Hey, no, of course. Definitely looking forward to doing the recap on this a couple years from now. Peace.
Yes, bless, man. Bless.